Do you think Google will launch an update against AI writers? Everyone is going crazy with these tools and continuously spamming it. People are already not really having too much luck with it, as far as I can tell. I haven't really messed with it too much myself because I just haven't had the time right now. But it's something I did want to mess with, as far as just like getting a bunch of just AI, basically just like trying to get the site up, just have something there. And before I can really get to, actually doing the content correctly, but just some of the main pages that I want up in Google to actually just know that they're there and that kind of thing. But yeah, I think people are having some trouble with the AI content. They went crazy about it at first, and now people are like, yeah, this is kind of not what we thought was gonna happen. So I think Google's already not really rewarding that content very well, as far as I can tell. But yeah, I don't have very much firsthand experience with this at all. You got any insights on this, Nick?
No, not really. I mean, like I haven't tried anything out, but my only friend that I do know was using it fairly heavily, or trying to get it to work really heavily, is dropped doing so recently. So I guess it didn't really work out for him. We've been established with our writers and stuff, or like a way to generate content for so long that whenever I see something like this pop up, it just sort of reminds me back in the days when I was really trying to spin content and do little hacks like that,
Mhm.
rather than just getting it done right the first time. And, typically you don't regress back into the poor quality stuff once you've kind of got things
Yeah.
on a certain level. I talk about it a lot, but once you establish recipes that you use to gain success in the SERPs, that kind of becomes like what you do, for the foreseeable future, until you've got to adapt or change things. But typically those are small things. And yeah, so
Yeah,
that's about it.
I feel like it. So the thing with AI content is, Google could basically lean heavier into like user engagement metrics if they wanted to. And user engagement metrics on AI content are going to be pretty bad. Um,
I would think so,
and
right?
so that would be I think a pretty like simple way, something they already have built into the algorithm essentially, to kind of combat that further if
I
they really
mean, like
wanted
I'm
to.
trying to think of it as like you're going to try and combat the robots of like the biggest corporation in the world with like a small company robot. Um, I don't know. Typically, that's not going to make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah,
It
we'll see
seems like,
how good they get. And yeah, well, I'm
yeah,
actually I'm gonna play around with it a bit more, and I just think it's interesting at this point, but I wouldn't be relying on it at all. Rely on what we know works at this point in time, and if you want to play with it and do some testing and stuff, or if you're having some kind of success with it, that's cool. But I'd eventually, you're probably gonna want to, maybe use the AI as like the blueprint, and then go through and then maybe actually make changes to it to make it actually, a good piece of content rather than the AI stuff. All right, let's see what we
don't
got.
forget to like, comment, subscribe.
You're doing good at this today, Nick. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe,
Yeah.
guys. If you're on YouTube, definitely come over to Facebook, our Facebook group, SEO Roundtable. You can actually ask questions every single day. We're posting stuff in there every single day. It's definitely the better place to be. Yeah, SEO Roundtable on Facebook, or you can just search for Sir Links a Lot under groups and you'll find us. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.